Hey guys, my name is Raquel. Welcome to my channel. For some of you, I am new. For others of you, you came from my old channel. I recently decided to just start over. I was having this issue where I was recording all this content and then not uploading it. And like I would just get, life would happen, and I was constantly, I have like hours and hours of footage, and I would be like, well, how do I start this? I haven't been consistently uploading, and so I didn't want to just like throw something up there out of the blue. And we've had a lot of changes in our family in the last, 6 months or so. And so, I thought, you know what, Raquel, just start a whole new channel, start fresh, do a big kickoff. So here I am. Anyways, my name is Raquel. For those of you who don't know me, I am 37. Last year, I went around saying I was 37 the entire year. And then one day my husband was like, you're 36. And I was like, what? So then when it was my birthday, I was like, hey, I technically didn't even get older because I thought I was 37 all year. So I am 37. I am a mom of 6. I'm going to insert a picture of my family right here. So we have 6 kids, like I said. I'm married to John. We have been married for almost 19 years, 18 and a half years, I would say, almost 19 years. And we have 6 kids. Our daughter Elizabeth is 18. She is a freshman in college. She's going to the University of Alabama, Roll Tide. And then our next kiddo is David. He is 14. He is a freshman in high school. So we have freshman in college, freshman in high school. He is a football player, and he is very athletic. He plays football. He was going to play basketball. I think now he's going to play soccer. So he's either going to play basketball or soccer, and then track in the spring. And he is involved in youth group, and he's very, very social. So he likes to just constantly be doing things. He's very helpful. He helps around the house, projects. He loves doing that kind of stuff with my husband. Then I have a 13-year-old, Jonathan. He is an 8th grader. So freshman in college. I didn't tell you anything about Liz. Liz is our oldest. She is a great kid. She is away for her first time ever, obviously. And she is loving college life. She's in a sorority. I should know this. Because I just paid for it. Gamma Phi. That's what they go by. So I think it's Gamma Phi Beta. I think Gamma Phi Beta. That sounds right. Anyways, so she's in a sorority. She is currently trying out for the rowing team. She still has a couple more weeks left before they make a decision. They started with like 170 girls, and they are down to 55, and they're picking 15. So 2 weeks left, and I'm really hoping she makes it because she's new to rowing, but she said she absolutely loves it. So I'm really hoping that she makes it. But she's just loving college life. She's living in the dorm. She's met a lot of friends, and that has eased this mama's heart. So, okay, that's my oldest. I told you about David, my 14-year-old. And then there's something like flying around, and I feel like I have a hair across my face. That's why I keep touching my face. So hopefully, okay. Anyways, then I have a 13-year-old, Jonathan. Jonathan is in 8th grade. He is in the band at his school. He is also involved in youth group at our church. And Jonathan is on the autism spectrum. He has Asperger's, very mild, high functioning autism. He is a little socially quirky, and he just kind of marches to his own beat of his own drum, and he's very, very intelligent, and he's a good kid. He has Asperger's, ADD, ADHD, so it's like a whole bunch of stuff going on in his brain, and I may talk about that at a later time because we got a pretty late diagnosis, and really getting that diagnosis has helped us in parenting him because we were just like, why aren't you behaving? What's going on? Why aren't you cleaning your room? Whatever. And just getting like a concrete answer of like kind of what's going on in his mind and in his brain and how it works has really helped us as parents. So I may talk about that at a later time, but he likes to play. He's really into reading. He's really into TV, video games, which we don't have any like consoles, but if he gets a chance to, he's really into that. So yeah. And then our next one, so Jonathan's 13, and then 9, Jake is our 9-year-old. Jake is in the 4th grade, and he recently switched to a new school. Our daughter goes to a private school, and so we decided to put Jake in private school this year. He had been on the waiting list, and we finally got a spot, and so he is new to his school this year, and he is loving it. Jake is my kid who wants to kind of be involved in everything. Like, he wants to play sports. He's really good at school. He gets really good grades. He wants to run for like class representative, and he wants to be in clubs, and he wants to join everything. And he is also, if I had a typical middle child, which he kind of is our middle child, it would be Jake. You know, sometimes the world just is against him, and he's a little dramatic, but he's a great kid. He's super, super funny. Like, probably the funniest person in our family other than me. But, no, really, he's a really, really funny kid. He is just fun-loving. As long as things are going his way, he's pretty good, pretty funny, and pretty cool and chill. He likes to be part of what all the big kids are doing, and that sometimes is a little hard for him, but anyhow, that's Jake. And then next is Lily. We have 2 girls and 4 boys. Lily just turned 7 on Thursday, and she is a firecracker. She is me as a 7-year-old. Like, she is my child. She is very outspoken. She's very outgoing, and she likes things to go her way, and when they don't, we all hear about it. And it's it can be tough at times, and I may talk about that later too, on how to parent a child who is a little strong-willed and a little opinionated. And I say Lily is passionate about life, and so I need my glasses on because I really can't see without glasses, but then there's a glare, and so I don't know which is more annoying, that I'm not focusing my eyes right or that there's glare. I'm gonna go with this look though. Okay, and then next is our baby Cole. He's technically not a baby. He just turned 3 in August, and he is just awesome. He is funny. He is smart. Like, I don't know if it's because I work and I didn't work with my other kids, which I'll talk about in a minute, but he is like, he goes to daycare, and he is just a really smart kid, and he's really funny. Even at 3 years old, he's funny, and he's like, he just has a great personality, and we call him, at school they call him Captain Cole, so that's kind of taken over here. So we call him Captain Cole because he, you know, if you give him a job, he likes to do it, and he's really good at things. Like, I can tell him put stuff away, and he will do it. And so, I don't know. He's just a really cute, funny kid, and I'm sure you guys will see him on my channel. All my kids, I'm sure you'll see all of them. And then John is my husband. We have been married, like I said, for almost 19 years. We met in high school and got married. He's a year older than me. We got married probably about 6 months after I graduated. So we were married very young. I was 18, and he had literally just turned 20 like a week and a half before our wedding. And yeah, so we've been together for a long time. We lived in several homes. We have grown up together, and it's been amazing. And I know that that's not the case for everyone. I tell my kids, you know, like, be careful on choosing a mate, because things don't always work out the way they did for me and John. And I'm so thankful that they have for us. And we've had our shares and ups and downs, but we have always come out stronger in the end. And the biggest thing that has affected our lives is our son Jonathan, the one I was telling you about with the Asperger's. He's actually a twin. His brother Matthew died when he was 3 months old, and SIDS, it was from SIDS. And that obviously we were young. think I was 23. Yeah, I was 23 when Matthew passed away, and John was 24, and it rocked our world. We had never obviously experienced anything like that, anyone close to us passing away, especially, I mean, we've had people pass away, but you know, that close to us, especially as a child or a baby. So that was a really monumental time in our lives, and we chose to just grow together as a family, and it really has brought our family together even more. And of course we miss Matthew. We'll see him again someday when we get to heaven, but we must go on. So we have a large family. We are very busy. We have kids right now. We just have two kids in football, which if any of your kids play football, that is like having 10 kids in another activity, because football is very time consuming, and it takes a lot of practice, and it's a big commitment. So we have 2 kids in football, and I'm gonna sign Lily up for gymnastics soon, because she's been asking to do that forever, and so I'm finally gonna do it. And Jonathan's in band. That's at school, luckily. And then so that's it as far as activities. We do go to church here close to our home, and my kids are involved in youth group, and I've been involved in things in the past, but going to work has kind of changed my life. I'll talk about that in just a second. And my husband works in oil, and he loves his job. And let me think, what else can I tell you guys about myself? So we're super busy, and one of the reasons being was I have been a stay-at-home mom from when Liz was born until last year. So 18 years I was a stay-at-home mom, and an opportunity popped up where a friend of mine worked at an airport, and she had told me about a job that they were hiring for. And so I thought, well, my daughter's considering going to college out of state, so flight benefits would be really awesome. So I applied, and I got hired, and then I was waiting to go to a training, and in the midst of that there was like a negotiation, and they lost their contract and all this stuff. So she emailed me and said, hey, we're not going to be able to hire after all, but there's this new company coming in from American Airlines, and they're going to hire their own new crew, a whole crew. So if you're really interested in working there, you should apply. She gave me the website, everything. So I applied. And when I was applying, I was just going to apply for a part-time minimum, like just bare minimum job, right? And I saw this job for a supervisor, and I thought, I read all the qualifications. I'm like, I'm totally qualified for this job. Like, I could do it. Without the airline experience, I can do this job. So I thought, what the heck, I'm just going to apply and throw my hat out there and see where it goes, and maybe I'll get the part-time position out of it. That was kind of my goal. Like, if I can get in for an interview and it goes well, then I'll for sure get a part-time. Well, I got the full-time position, and it was crazy. And I had never really been away from home other than a few days for like ministry things and stuff. And I went away for training through American Airlines for 21 days last November. I was gone from November 1st to November 22nd. And then I've gone to several other trainings since then, and I now work full-time, and I love my job. Like, I did not think I would ever want to work, and you guys, it's just the perfect job for me. And for the most part, I love it 100% of the time. There's obviously, I have to miss things sometimes with my kids, and that's kind of hard. But now that I've been there almost a year, it's a little more flexible. Like, I can trade, and I can, you know, I kind of learned, like, at first I was almost afraid to trade because I didn't want to, like, my boss to think I wasn't like committed to my job or anything. And so I was like, work all my shifts. And now that I know that it's okay, I'll like trade shifts out, or I'll give shifts away so that I can try to be at most of my kids' things. The really super exciting thing that's just getting ready to happen is I have been the night supervisor since I started. And so basically since December, I've always worked the close. I go in at 2 o'clock. I take my kids to school in the morning, I come home, get things done for the day around the house, dinner started, that kind of thing, and then I go to work. And then John picks up all the kids, does homework, all of that stuff, which has worked out good as far as like our schedule. But being gone 5 nights a week is tough, you know, especially when you have a busy family like ours. Kids need to be in different places, and it's a lot. So we recently had a position open, and so we all kind of shifted and we added someone in, and so it bumped me from the bottom excuse me, bumped me from the bottom of the seniority list to the middle. There's 3 supervisors, so I got to actually choose what out of, you know, the first person got to pick their schedule first, and then I got to choose what schedule I picked. So I am actually moving to morning starting next week, and I am going to be the morning supervisor, and I will work from 4 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. So, and I'm gonna work on the weekends, which is what I wanted. So mostly weekends. I mean, obviously I gotta work a couple other days because the 5 days I have to work. But my husband's gonna be taking the kids to school on Friday. My mother-in-law is gonna be taking them on Wednesday, and then on pause. Okay, and then on Thursdays, I gave away the first part of my shift so that I can come in a little later, and I'm gonna take the kids. So I am really excited. I'm gonna be off by noon, which means I can pick the kids up from school, I can help with homework, I can do dinner at a normal dinner time, and all of that stuff that is there too. I'm gonna have to go to bed super early because I'm gonna be waking up at 2:15 in the morning, but I think it's gonna be a good trade-off. This schedule is for 2 months, and so if I do not like it, obviously I can switch it again. I'm hoping that I like it because it's really gonna be nice to be home in the evenings. So those are the big things about my life. I am hoping to upload videos twice a week, 2 times, and I am thinking Mondays and probably Thursdays. Yeah, probably Thursdays, because that'll be my later day to go in the morning. So hoping that I can upload when I get up and all that stuff. So Mondays and Thursdays I'm gonna shoot for uploading, and I am gonna be a mishmash. So if you like these kind of channels where it's like a bunch of different stuff of what's going on in someone's life, then you found the right place. I would hope that you will subscribe. Check back twice a week for my videos, and I am really into, I'll tell you a couple things I'm into. I am into makeup, I'm into beauty products, I'm into cooking. I actually have some cooking videos already recorded, so that might be one of my first ones. I'm into decorating, and I'm not going to talk about this now because this video is already like 17 minutes, but our house flooded in last May, and we have just renovated almost our entire house because of that. And so I have so much to show you guys regarding home decor, and I have like the process of from when our house flooded until now. And so I'm going to insert clips of that in a lot of my videos. I recorded a lot of it so that I could do like full on like videos about it, but I think I'm just gonna insert clips here and there of like the progress and how things happen. My house still is not put back together, like I would say 75%. I still need some open shelving that my husband's hopefully gonna do this weekend. I still need to get furniture, which I'm hoping to do in the next month because of my living room is very bare right now. I still need to replace some bookshelves. There's still a lot of things I need to replace. I'm waiting on insurance to finalize some stuff, and then hopefully I will be getting those things, fingers crossed. But I like to cook, I like to do home decor, I like to do crafts, I like to do beauty, I love makeup and jewelry and purses and all of that kind of stuff, and I love to travel, and it's perfect because I work for an airline, and so I get to travel a little here and there, and I can travel more if I just had the time. And I like talking about being a mom and a wife, and those things are the most important to me. And I love seasonal, anything seasonal, like Christmas. I'm about to go crazy. I can't wait for Christmas to decorate, and I'm starting to decorate for fall. As you can see, I don't have a lot of fall items. I got rid of a bunch of my holiday decor, and so I'm kind of trying to build that back up. I don't have a lot of fall things, but enough. I'm just trying to keep it simple anyway, since we're still in kind of in the process of getting things done here. But I like to be with my family. I like to go to sporting events. I'm really into football. I love the Patriots. I love the New England Patriots. Everyone in my family has a team. We watch football every Sunday, every Monday, every Thursday, and then my boys play Fridays and Saturdays. So we are a football family. I have an eclectic taste. I like the farmhouse, but more like a modern farmhouse look, but then I like pops of color, not so neutral as like, you know, some of the trends you're seeing now. I like some pops of color, but I've tried to pick a very neutral palette with my house, and then I'm just adding in pops of color here and there. So I hope you guys will join me on my new channel, and I'm excited, and I'm really praying that I stay consistent, because I really do love YouTube, and I love the YouTube community, and it's a lot of fun, and I'm hoping to really get plugged in and get some viewers and get to know all of you guys. So tell me a little about yourself. Where are you from? How many kids do you have? Stay-at-home mom? Do you work? And what's your favorite fall thing? Just anything fall related. What's your favorite? So anyhow, hope you all have a great day, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. I may upload sooner than Monday because I have a lot of content, like I said. But for now, thanks for joining me. Talk to you soon.